there, I'm Nicole Ramsden. I'm a graphic design student from Sheffield and Hallam. I'm out on placement year at the moment and I've been involved in Hallam Freelancers this past year.
Hi everybody, my name's Nell and my business is Nelly Naylor Photography. I also specialise in same-sex weddings.
I suppose the main reason I got into freelancing was to get some experience. There wasn't a lot of agency jobs available that were offering experience at the time when I sort of got into graphic design, so freelancing is a good way to get some experience in like finding out how to make your own way and how to find your own jobs, regardless of whether you've got support of an agency or if you're just doing it yourself.
As well as kind of having in my mind that I always wanted to become self-employed, I thought that working for someone else and having someone else telling me what to do all the time just wasn't me. I didn't really get along with like my manager very well, and I just thought I couldn't do this like on my own.
The thing I enjoy most about working for myself is that you have much more control over the hours that you do. You know, some people like to work at 1 AM till ridiculous o'clock in the morning, and I can't be one of those people, so it's nice to have that option. You can work when you like, pick your hours, and you can choose what you charge.
What I enjoy most about being self-employed and being my own boss is the fact that I can like work my own hours. Sometimes I can set jobs. I've had to work like 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and it hasn't really given me the freedom to kind of like do the other things that like I want to do in my life. I just don't have anybody to kind of like telling me what to do. So I think it takes a certain person to do that, because I think quite a lot of people might need kind of telling what to do and having that certain structure, but I really enjoy setting my own targets and setting my own goals, and I think it's probably one of the most satisfying things in the world, knowing that the money that you get, you've earned every single penny like doing it for yourself. So I think it's super rewarding.
I think the biggest challenge working for yourself is probably motivation, because there's no one there saying you must be in at 9 AM and you must complete this by this date. Obviously you have to keep track of your own deadlines for clients and things like that. But yeah, I would say the biggest thing is getting yourself into it. It's a lot to manage, to be honest, doing freelancing alongside studies, and I have a job as well. So it's just prioritising things. That's the only way. I know it sounds a bit sort of patronising, and I'm sure everybody's heard it from their tutors, but that's the only way to do it, is just manage your time, make sure that you know when your deadlines are.
It is about managing my time, and I just think like there's so many different aspects of running the business. Sometimes there's just not enough hours in the day to do this. And I guess in terms of wedding photography, it has to be that it's quite like seasonal. So obviously the summer it's jam-packed, and then towards like December, January time of the year, you've kind of got to think on your feet a little bit to make sure that you've got that continual like income kind of like coming in.
Hallam Freelancers has been a fantastic opportunity. It's great to know that there's support available for you whilst you're freelancing, because obviously normally if you're freelancing you're just on your own, and it's nice to know that you can ask questions and you don't have to know everything. You're allowed to sort of be a bit unsure about things. The registry process is really easy. It's just basic details, a little bit of information about yourself, but nothing too sort of intense, which is really nice. So yeah, and there's a lot of variation as well in the jobs, and they're all paid, which is brilliant. Because when I first went to the workshop, I wasn't really expecting that they would be, because I'm still a student. I thought that a lot of them would be unpaid, but the workshop as well was really helpful. The initial sort of information was really insightful.
So Hallam Freelancers is a great thing that Sheffield Hallam has to offer. I have found it, in fact I've applied for jobs on there, but I've also like recruited people on there as well. So in terms of like finding jobs, it's easy to just log on and register, and also like they send you out emails like weekly and everything on there. Like if there's jobs available, you can literally have a look and see if there's anything that interests you there. So I have applied for like photography jobs on there.
Top tips, they would be probably number one would be apply for everything. Just even if you think you might not get it, just put your best work forward and just apply, because you won't know until you try. A lot of jobs that I've got before have been from just like talking to people and just having a chat, and all of a sudden they've said, oh, I need someone to do this, and oh, I could do that. It's just, networking's a really good tip as well, and be prepared. I know that's a bit cliche, but there's nothing worth turning up to a meeting with a nice new client and having no idea what they're talking about, so just do a bit of research first.
So some top tips that I would give to all the freelancers out there would be, if you have like an idea, just go for it. I know it sounds a lot easier than like it actually is, but there's so much help here, like at the university, that if you have like an idea, go see like the Employability Centre here at Sheffield Hallam University, and you can get an advisor, you can start going through ideas, and it's just an amazing soundboard for you to kind of like talk to like about your ideas. So I think setting yourself some goals and some realistic targets in like the first few months is like definitely really, really important. So yeah, get out there, shadow some photographers, you know, get a good name, get your branding on point, and make most of all like the amazing free software that's out there to build websites and social media, and just start networking and stuff with other people, and just get out there and go do it.